This is a walking tour and there is a hill and steps involved, so just know that when you book so you're informed. My husband does have knee issues and he was able to manage alright. We had an older woman who used a cane to help her walk, and she also managed to complete the tour, with assistance from her daughter and a little rest along the way. The tour guide, Michelle, was amazing. Super knowledgeable. Very kind. We had a great time and learned a lot. This company was fantastic. We will be back to San Juan, and we will use this your group again. I'm already making plans. Thank you Caribbean Breeze Adventures for your hospitality and adding the pickup/drop off as part of the package. I'm sure there is more I can say, but it's getting a little winded already. LOL. Thank you again and we will be back. Angela and Kevin. This is an approximate 3 hours walking tour in Old San Juan with additional time for meal time and/or personal sightseeing and/or shopping. The tour guide Michelle was excellent, very knowledgeable of Old San Juan history/structures/culture. The bus driver remained available in the general area if needed. Bring rain gear, even if forecast is clear. Our tour of Old San Juan was absolutely amazing. Walking through the colorful streets and historic sites really brought the city's history to life. Our guide Michelle was knowledgeable, friendly, and shared fascinating stories about the forts, culture, and local traditions that made the experience unforgettable. I had a wonderful experience. Nathan was my tour guide and he had a wealth of knowledge of history, architecture/buildings, plants/trees and the most important where to get the best authentic Puerto Rican food, lol. Michelle, our tour guide was friendly and knowledgeable. We learned so much about San Juan and the island of Puerto Rico. She gave us time to explore each stop and was a joy to talk to. Michelle was great. Communication before the tour was very detailed. I appreciate it. I enjoyed the experience. Bring umbrella, hat and comfortable shoes. You will be walking in some sun. It is a great history lesson and experience. Bring comfortable shoes, and be ready to see Old San Juan. Tour guide Michelle is very knowledgeable and passionate. Wear comfortable shoes. There's a lot of walking. Bring cash TK tip your tour guide if you choose. Be prepared to learn about the history of Old San Juan. Amazing tour, tons of history with a great tour guide. Learned a lot and was blessed to experience so many different cultures. Definitely be back. My experience was wonderful, learned a few things about Old San Juan from Brendan. I've been to area but hearing from an experienced guide was good. Our tour guide Michelle was very knowledgeable of the history of San Juan. She answered all my questions with a smile. I had an amazing time. Lots of walking, wear comfortable shoes. Great history of Puerto Rico, lots of beautiful views. Tour guide was very knowledgeable. Great tour but a lot of walking. Brendan was a great guide and knew his history. Unfortunately the water was down so no food review. Great driver and tour guide. Guide was knowledgeable and brought us to some great sites. Wish we had more time but we'll be back. Our tour guide Brendan was very informative and engaging with our group. He taught us so much about the history of San Juan. The travel guide was exceptional. I would definitely recommend him. He was very knowledgeable and he accommodated our needs. Great tour guide, very knowledgeable about the different places of San Juan and Old San Juan. Not bad amount of walking.